And like when I see something that I want, I'm like, oh, this is it, right? What's up, everybody? Grateful Monday. So your girl is going to be taking you behind the scenes of what it is like fourth quarter in December for a mom, wife, business owner of a 7-figure company and also of a multi-6-figure company. And so currently I am on my way. Look at a hot mess, actually. On my way, I'm actually trailing my husband to the dealership. So just to give you a little context, we have two vehicles. We have a Honda that I'm in right now, and a Honda Accord, and then we also have a BMW like 2015 X5. We got that car certified pre-owned when it was like 3 years old. We got it when we had just had my son, because my husband had a car, then he got rid of the car. So when we had my son, because I was on bed rest for like 6+ months, and then was on a C-section bed rest, so we were able to go with one car for a long time. And then it got to the point where with 2 kids, with 2 different schedules, with doctor's appointments, we needed a second car. So nevertheless, we end up getting like the truck, and we love our X5. However, recently we've been having some difficulties, and so we don't drive the car that much. I mean, but we drive it a cool amount. It's a purchase, it's not a lease. And so what was it, about maybe 2 months ago, there was a situation where we took it to the shop, and it said that like we needed oil, and we noticed that we've seen this before, but we always keep the oil fine, so we thought that was weird. So when we took it into the shop a month ago, after we kept getting these alerts and saying that we needed maintenance, even though we had just gotten maintenance on the car and spent all this money, we were told that we had to spend up to $4,500, $5,000 to get it fixed. One of the things that needed to be fixed is, I guess, under 3 different layers, something had deteriorated. It happens. The car is older. It's 2022. But of course, in my mind, like, I set aside money to get like regular maintenance, not like big maintenance, and those bills can hit depending on the car that you have. And so my husband specifically asked them what needs to be done right now, and then what can be done later. And to me, if you work on cars, you should know what's urgent or not. And so you think, so they told us for sure this one thing needed to be done. It was like $2,700. My husband called me. I'm like, just swipe the card kind of thing, because it got to be done. We need the damn car. And then the technician told him the other thing don't need to be fixed right now. Like, he didn't say how long, but you would assume that if it was urgent, like you can't go past no 50 freaking miles, he would have told us that, right? You would have thought. So we drove the car probably for 3 days within 2 weeks, because we were out of the country. And then when we were on our way to the airport, the sign thing came on, and I'm like, now didn't we just take this car to get service? So we were able to make it home, and it was interesting. So the funny story, not funny, I had on some like fox leather pants, like tights or whatever, when we came back. I put on the heat warmer because I was cold. It was leather when we got back in the car. It was late at night when we came back from Paris. And so put the heat warmer on, and when we got almost home, my husband was like, dang, like, is something burning? And I'm like, dang, is the seat warmers like that hot? Were they burning like this fox leather? Is a fox leather not like that cheap? You know what I'm saying? Because I got it from Amazon, the tights. And so then as I tuned in, because sometimes when you tapped out, you don't even be realizing what the hell you smell, like your 5 senses. And so I said, that's not my leggings. That's actually the car. Like, that smells like oil. And I've had that happen before with my college car, a Toyota Corolla, where it kept leaking oil. And so I said, oh no, we got to take this to the shop in the morning. So we had already had an appointment. He took it that morning, and they hit us with that other half of the bill that they told us about 2 weeks ago. And we were more upset that my husband drove the car to the shop and it started smoking. So the fact that it was that urgent, you should have told us, like, yo, you shouldn't be driving this car at all, or because I would have just forked over the money and transferred the money, and paid for it, but they made it seem like, it could have waited. So we were like, we could just wait another month when we get back out of town, and then we'll get it done. So now I'm at, I don't know, like $5,000, $6,000, probably like 5,000 and some change. So it doesn't irritate me because it has to get paid. I haven't had like no big maintenance on this car like at all. It did get in an accident, but I wasn't responsible for that outside of like, well, no, I didn't even have to pay the deductible because it wasn't my fault. So I really wasn't tripping that hard outside of it being unexpected. Okay. However, it's the end of the year. We are planning on, like, we're saving up to purchase a home. And I wanted to do things in a particular order, the good way to me, where I want to buy my home before I get another car. Like, in my head, I'm like, oh, I don't even have like a dream car in my mind because I'm so focused on this dang old house. And so, like, let me know if I'm the only one where you got your mind so focused on a vision where you just want to get it done. So, you know, everybody like, oh man, I got a dream car. I ain't got no dream car, or at least I didn't have one. So, we took the car to the shop, and while we're at the shop, like when I'm picking him up, we see this X7 Matic Gray Fire, and like when I see something that I want, I'm like, oh, this is it, right? So I told him, take a video, a picture of this. I'm putting this on my vision board. And so I'm on my way to the shop again because we took the kids for like a 2-day getaway to San Francisco. On our way to the airport again. Now, mind you, we just picked up this damn car like last Thursday or something. Last Wednesday we picked up the car. On Friday morning, driving to LAX, the light comes on again, the exact same light. And I made sure to understand from the technician when I picked up the car, what does the car do or say to let us know that we need to bring the car in ASAP, because it seems like the computer isn't even giving us the right language for what is wrong. It's just making it seem like we need an oil change. And he was like, it's going to say something about you got to add a quart of oil, but it's not your oil because like, and also we got like a 3-year plan, $300. Get those plans, y'all, where we can come in anytime throughout those 3 years as long as our car needs an oil change and get an oil change covered under $300. That is a steal for me, considering an oil change can cost up to $100 because you need to get real oil. If you get false oil in your car, meaning trash oil, cheap oil, why are these people not going? Both of them on their phone. Like, damn, I'm sitting here recording and I'm looking at a green light. Come on. So anyways, so don't put like cheap oil in your car because it will actually, I'm gonna say, melt certain things in your car. Like, it will clog up some stuff. So we don't do that. We just go to the dealer and get it done. So needless to say, here I am. It is Monday morning. We just got back this morning at 1 o'clock because our flight was delayed like twice last night from San Francisco, but we here, thank God. And I talked to my CPA this morning. I got approved through him to go ahead and start looking for a car. He's running my numbers, but what it looks like is that we're going to have to hold off. I'm going to choose to hold off until January because for profitability purposes, it's not going to make sense for me to do it right now because I'm in a very good financial position, but he'll run my numbers again in December to let me know. But I told him, I said, yo, this is where you got to make like CEO decisions. You feel me? I said, listen, if I go to this dealership and they talking about that is something else that they didn't see last time and they hit me with that $3,000 bill, I'm not saying that I'm not going to get it fixed. I don't know. It depends on what it is. However, what I am willing to do is go ahead and hit up some places that can come see how much my car is worth. Give me some money for my car. I will go 30 days without a car. I will Turo a car for like $600, like another Honda, a Civic. She won't even need another big car. We just need a car to drive to LA, to be frank. You know what I'm saying? And you can Turo like a car for like $19 a damn day. So I can go Turo a car on a business because that's what I'll be doing for a month. Right? And then we will buy the car on January 1st. Okay? Like, to count for the new fiscal year. All right? So that's where I'm on my way to. I'm gonna see if I see that gray Matic car and I will show y'all. All right? So bear with me. I'm about to hop on the freeway. So y'all see me at the dealer. Okay, so our car is going to be here overnight. They're going to treat a VIP since we already paid for it, and hopefully they'll give us a call tomorrow in the morning to let us know what's going on with the car. But I did want to show you this other gray that we saw. And I really like this gray too. So I'm gonna turn around. This isn't the car, but this is like the gray. And we still like the X7. It looks like the car isn't out here anymore. I would show you, because this is a BMW M340i series. So yeah, the truck, it has a third row. It has equivalent to 7 seats, which is what we're looking for. So I guess luckily we have the other car. We don't have to do a loaner, because PS, they only give you a loaner if that's what you purchase through your insurance. And I feel like unless you know you're gonna be without a car a lot, it might be a waste of money to me personally if you have an extra car. If you didn't have an extra car, then yeah, get the loaner. So headed home to have another meeting. Today is my Money Mondays, so we are looking at all things numbers. And then I'm also going to send out some information to some of our diamond level students for our mastermind to have them lock into their 2023 mastermind session with us for next year in New York. And so keep y'all posted. Hey, what's up, y'all? So it is Tuesday evening and we are in mom mode right now. I just did my class and currently, what are we doing, Avery? What are we doing?
We're trying work.
We're doing work. What letter is this?
O.
Oh, what is this?
Orange.
What word is this?
Orange.
Good job. What letter is this?
O.
All right, so we're gonna finish doing homework for about 10 more minutes, then we'll eat a cookie, and then we will read a book and take a bath. And so this is how I wrap up my day, is hanging out with my husband. This week I do have my computer open simply because I'm getting ready for a launch after the holiday break, so we gotta make sure that everything is in order before we take the holiday break. So stay tuned, I will keep you up to date. All right, y'all, gotta go.